and it was so good.
Cassidy Quinn.
Hey guys, it's me, Cassidy Quinn. Happy summer, or end of summer. You know, people keep saying, oh, Labor Day, it's the unofficial end of summer, but the official end of summer hasn't happened yet, okay? But here I am, sitting in my teenage bedroom in Seattle, and it's raining outside, and it's still summer, and that's okay, because I like the rain, but also, summer is ending, we have to memorialize it. So basically, I realized a few days ago that although I have done a pretty good job of posting a video a week recently during the summer here on my YouTube channel, I haven't necessarily shown you all of the things I've been doing because I've also gotten a little bit better at picking and choosing, okay, I'm gonna have my camera out for this day, I'm not gonna have it out for this day, that's gonna be a mental health, don't have to be on the internet or like using everything in my life for content kind of day. But I have been doing a lot of fun things that you guys haven't gotten to see. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go through some of my favorite farts of summer. Wow. That would be a different video. We're gonna go through some of my favorite parts of summer that you haven't gotten to see yet. Some of which I did take some pictures and maybe some video of, and others that I'm just gonna talk to you about because I was having a great day doing something fun and not having to make content out of it until now when I'm turning it into content. Oh, and definitely wait till the end because there is a piece of content that was specifically shot by someone else so that I could have some content to put here without having to take away from my own brain and creative power and create the video myself, but I'm not gonna show you that until the end, so don't go anywhere. You have nothing to do, nowhere to go. Summer is ending, it's probably raining outside wherever you are right now, so just stay and watch this whole video, okay? And anyway, here we go. So, as you probably know by now, I have a TV show. I work for KGW, the local NBC station in Portland, Oregon. It's called Tonight with Cassidy. And I make videos for that show all the time. Like most of my time at work is spent not hosting the show. That's a half an hour of my day every day. Most of my time is spent either shooting a segment or taking hours and hours and hours to edit a segment before it gets on the air. So first up, here's a couple of my favorite people and things I got to do segments with this summer. Starting with just a few days ago, when I got to learn how to play the air guitar. I live in Portland, and just north of Portland, across the Columbia River, is Vancouver, Washington, and there's a guy who lives in Vancouver, Washington, named Rob Messel, who just won the Air Guitar World Championships. Like, he's a big deal, guys. Air guitar is a serious thing, okay? And it actually has a serious message too, which I was not expecting at all.
It was originally started 24 years ago by a couple of students, and they used it as part of their thesis for how to accomplish world peace. And the idea was that if everyone were to stop what they were doing and pick up an air guitar, then there would be no more war, climate change would reverse itself, and all bad things would disappear. Because you can't hold a gun while you're holding an air guitar.
Wow.
This doesn't work.
Also wasn't expecting air guitar to take so much energy and be so exhausting. I was sweating, but I learned some sweet air guitar moves.
Okay, for our grand finale, we have one more.
The final air guitar move is something you do when there's some space in the song. Maybe you've got like 3 or 4 seconds where no notes are playing. So what you're gonna do is you're going to lift the strap over your head, right? You're gonna throw your air guitar up in the air until you need it again. And then you catch it right before the next note.
So you just gotta
Yeah,
take
you
the
don't have a
strap.
name yet. You don't have a station name
How
yet.
do I come up with my air guitar name?
You'd be the reporter.
Oh!
Puns are very big.
I like that. I am the reporter.
Perfect.
As the marquee, the reporter.
Yes.
What song are we gonna do for this final move?
We are gonna do one of my favorite tracks. It's Jet, Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
Oh, I like it. You're getting this.
So 1, 2, 3, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I say you look so fine.
Yeah, we did it!
That's it.
Another awesome world champion guy I got to interview lately, his name is Madison Rowley, and he has one of the best beards and mustaches in the entire world. He has won 2 world championships with his beard, and you can see why. Anyway, I got to interview Madison, got to walk around with him in Portland because he told me that people come up to him all the time and just comment on his beard, ask him how long he's been growing his beard.
How long did that take to grow?
I've just been wondering how long you've been growing it. It's like you had to have never cut it.
How long did it take you to get to that?
How does it feel like kissing, per se? Like, do people like it? No, or?
I mean, I imagine it's vastly different if I didn't have any facial hair. You really only have access to the lower lip easily. The upper lip is a little more challenging.
You might think if you walk around downtown Portland or any city and you have a television camera, you have a television microphone, that anyone would want to talk to you, but no, a lot of times people do not want to talk to us at all. But walk around with a guy with a ridiculously long, majestic, beautiful, amazing beard, and everyone will want to talk to you. After we finished shooting the segment, I was like, hey, Madison, next time, anytime I want to go out on the street and interview people about any random thing not relating to beards, can you please come with me? Because that's how everyone will want to talk to us. It was great. So yeah, those 2 interviews were just my favorites because it's just an example of people doing something that you wouldn't normally wake up in the morning and go, that's what I want to do today. But these people thought of that and it made them happy. And why not? If you want to grow your beard that long, why not? If you want to play the air guitar and travel around the world doing that and dress up in a sweet costume while you do it, why not? Also, I learned there's something called karaoke, which is a combination of air guitar and karaoke, and I think I need to start that as a hobby. For real. I also got to interview this wonderful woman named Steph, who now has moved out of Portland, unfortunately, but for a while she was in Portland. She had a spray tan business called Tans by Steph, and she gave me something so Portland and so 2019. It was a CBD spray tan. Do you think it's a super Portland thing that you're doing?
I totally do. Yeah. I mean, I'll take it elsewhere as well, but I'm gonna hop on the train too. And I truly believe in what it does and what it provides for us and for our skin.
But okay, the CBD spray tan, that was wonderful. It looked nice on my body, made my skin feel nice and soft, but my favorite thing about interviewing Steph was that I told her that I was turning 30 like a month and a half, so he's just like...
I was gonna say, once you hit 30, like 2 things happen. You start to forget everything and you give 0 so it's actually a beautiful, like, coincidence.
You start to give 0 can I say that? About anything. About what people think of you, about what you're doing in your life, just in the best way. Because, like, you obviously want to care about what you're doing, but just not caring about little things that don't actually matter.
I feel like I'm already there. I'm already ready for good things.
Stop caring about so many things, and it's like so freeing. You're like, why have I thought this? No, 30s are great.
I can't wait.
So thank you, Steph, for that lesson. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think it's very true, and I enjoy it a lot. Speaking of giving 0 I've decided lately that on the weekends, if I can avoid it, I'm just not gonna wear makeup. Except like right now, I'm shooting a video, and so I put a little bit of makeup on because I don't know, I just felt like it, and that exactly, I don't care if I am wearing makeup or not wearing makeup, right? Is that how we can do it? Like, if you wanna wear makeup, sure. If you wanna put in that effort. If you don't, also don't have to. I also have had a couple, maybe just one weekend where I just turned my phone off and didn't look at it at all. Tucker and I went to a music festival called Pickathon, which you would think is like out in the middle of nowhere because it's on an actual family farm, but it's actually just like 10 minutes outside of Portland on Pendarvis Farm. It's owned by this family. It's huge. There's 6 stages. We did my entire Tonight with Cassidy show live there on the Friday night, and then I stayed, changed into leggings and a sweatshirt so I was comfier, turned off my cell phone, and just enjoyed the weekend. At first, I went into it thinking, oh, I'm gonna make a whole vlog of Pickathon and show people that for my channel, but then that was just making me very anxious every time I thought about maybe turning on my camera. I was like, should I turn on my camera? Should I not turn on my camera? Every morning at Pickathon, there's a yoga class. So I went to yoga. I was like, I don't need to film that. And then after yoga, I thought, I still don't want to film that. I'm in a great, wonderful brain space right now. So let's just go enjoy some music and dance around and relax and sit in a hammock and listen to some great music. It was so wonderful. I obviously may have a little slight addiction to my phone and social media, and sometimes it's really nice to just stop that for a little while. Moving on. This summer, I've been very much into being spontaneous and getting better at that because I don't love doing the actual like logistical work of planning things, but I also like having a plan. I like knowing what I'm gonna be doing, knowing where I'm going, so I can kind of plan that out in my brain and my body, etc. But this summer, sometimes I just don't have a plan and it's great. Like a couple days ago, I was gonna go to work, I was gonna go to dance class after work, and then all of a sudden on Facebook popped up, oh, Maggie Rogers concert in Portland, there's still tickets available. So all of a sudden we went to Maggie Rogers and it was so good. If you do not know Maggie Rogers, I don't know how to describe her music to you, except for the fact that I swear it is actually good for my soul. It is therapeutic, and I had a thought about halfway through the concert where she was dancing across the stage, and I was like, she has great dance moves, she's having so much fun. And then I realized that is how I dance when I'm in my apartment listening to some Maggie Rogers or Lizzo, and just no one's watching, and I can have a great time. So that's how Maggie Rogers dances, and that's how everyone should dance in public. But I just do it in private. Spontaneity is good. And last but not least, I know I have told you guys that I turned 30 this summer about 1,000,000 times, and but there was not just the surprise skydiving adventure. I knew that there were gonna be some kind of surprises in the works for my birthday, in the lead up to my birthday, but then we jumped out of a plane, and I thought that was it. But then I went to dinner, and then my dad was like, hey, let's just drive downtown, we're gonna go get some dessert or something. Next thing I know, we are walking up to a karaoke bar called Voice Box Karaoke. I don't know if you know this, I'm a big fan of doing karaoke. And there were like 30 of my friends at this karaoke bar ready to sing karaoke for my birthday. I got to have a unicorn headband on my head that my wonderful magical friend Amanda gave me. There were streamers hanging from the ceiling and balloons, and it was so great. But the best part about this was that the present was not just the karaoke birthday party. The present was also the fact that Tucker found a videographer to come for an hour of the party and just make a video, just like a karaoke hype video, like a little karaoke music video, so that I could have some video content that I would not have to make. Because like I mentioned earlier in this video, when I'm at work making videos for the TV station, usually I'm the one editing those and putting those together, which I love doing. I love doing all the parts of content creation, but it is a lot. It gets very exhausting sometimes and feels like I'm just trying to do everything and can't keep up with it. So Rev, this awesome videographer, just came, he totally blended in, it wasn't awkward at all. It wasn't like, why is there a dude with a camera and a light in the middle of this darkly lit karaoke bar? He just hung out with us for an hour, took video, made us feel super comfortable, I embarrassed myself, and anyway, here is the video. I feel like I look like a rock star in this video, and so does everyone. My mom, my dad, my brother, Tucker, all of my friends. It was lovely. So there you go. There are some of my favorite things this summer 2019. I just wanted to be able to share some of those things with you guys that I hadn't gotten to talk to you about before, and finally post that karaoke video from my birthday 2 months ago. I'm sorry. Will I be talking about my 30th birthday until my 40th birthday? Maybe. Subscribe, stick around for 10 years. Make sure you don't miss that video. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to give this video a thumbs up for doing karaoke and not even being embarrassed about it. Make sure to click that subscribe button and click the little bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!